Hello students, welcome to Immienglish.com, the one-stop solution for ESL examination and immigration services. In this video we will learn about speaking module, and it's especially for the students who have never appeared in the IELTS exam before. If you have any question, then you can raise a topic in the forum regarding the speaking module, and if you need assistance, then you can buy our premium services. The links are available in the description. So let's begin. First of all, let's look at the exam structure. For those who have seen the IELTS overview lecture, know that this exam is the same for academic and general candidates. In this exam, you will have a total of 3 sections, and the total time of the exam is only 15 minutes. Section 1. In this section, you will familiarize yourself with the examiner. There will be an introduction in which the examiner will introduce himself or herself to you, and then you will be allowed to introduce yourself. After that, the examiner will ask you some basic questions about your career, hobbies, cities, or anything else. It will be completely normal discussion, no hard questions in this part. Now in section 2, the examiner will give you a pencil and a notepad. Along with it, you will be given a card on which a topic will be mentioned. Now you will be given a time of 1 minute to make notes and think what you can speak on this topic. After 1 minute, the examiner will interrupt you and ask you to speak. You have to speak for 2 minutes on this mentioned topic and answer all the questions that are mentioned in the card. That's all. It's simple. Now once the examiner asks you to stop speaking or you stop speaking yourself, the third section will begin. In the third section, you will be asked detailed questions about the topic on which you spoke or some other topics as well. You will also have some counter questions for more clarification. Once you answer all the questions satisfactorily, then the exam will be finished. You can leave with a smile on your face. This is the IELTS speaking exam. Nothing complex and extremely easy if you know how to speak English. Now let's see the scoring criteria of the IELTS speaking exam. Now on the basis of your answers and the way you spoke in the exam, you will be assessed on 4 different criteria: fluency and coherence, lexical resources, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. All the criteria are weighted equally, and your final score will be the average score of all the 4 marking criteria. Now let's take a look at what these criteria actually mean. Now as per the reference scoring sheet published by the IELTS for the speaking exam, let's take a look how you need to perform to get 8 bands in the IELTS examination. Now I know that not everyone is targeting the 8 bands, however it's better to target more because this way you will have space for mistakes. Alright, let's look at fluency and coherence first. Now it says, speaks fluently with occasional repetition and self-correction. Hesitation is usually content related and only rarely to search for language. Develops topic coherently and appropriately. In short, this means that you should not repeat your sentences or words and should avoid long pauses. Along with don't do this. I hope you got it. Moreover, you should have a structured way to describe yourself. You begin the sentence properly and not abruptly. For example, if you want to add a point to your previous sentence, then say in addition to this and then bring the next point. Or say moreover, furthermore, etc. Now one more point I would like to mention is that if you correct yourself or if you make a mistake, then also it is a good habit. Don't skip your mistake and correct it immediately. This will show that you know what is correct usage of the language. Now let's see the next criteria, vocabulary or lexical resources. Now it says that uses a wide vocabulary resource readily and flexibly to convey precise meaning, uses less common and idiomatic vocabulary skillfully with occasional inaccuracies, uses paraphrases effectively as required. It simply means you should include few idioms if possible and a variety of words. Don't repeat yourself. For example, in this whole world there are numerous words that can replace good. Don't use two basic words like good, bad, fine. Use something else. Now it's also say that a little error in choosing word is fine. If you want to say something again, then you should paraphrase. That's all. I know it sounds so simple, but it is not that complex as well. Now let's move to the grammar. Now the grammar section here uses a wide range of structure flexibly, produces a majority of error-free sentences with only few occasional inappropriacy or basic non-systematic error. Now this means that you should be capable to create simple, compound and complex sentences, active and passive voice, and use the tenses properly. That's all. Moreover, you can still have some errors to get 8 band. Therefore, it's not extremely hard to get more bands in grammar as well. Lastly, let's see pronunciation. Now it says uses a wide range of pronunciation features, sustained flexible use of features with only occasional lapses, is easy to understand throughout, accent has minimum effect of intelligibility. Now this simply means that you should know how to use word stress. I mean, there should be a flow when you speak. Don't speak like a robot. You should stress on the key points. I hope you understand what I am saying. If not, then Google word stress. And the last and most important thing is that you should speak clearly so that every word you say is loud and clear no matter what your accent is. I hope you got the idea how to score 8 bands in the IELTS speaking exam. Now start preparing for it. And before we end, let's look at some key points. The first and the most important point is speaking loudly. I'm not saying that you should shout, but you should be audible clearly. I mean this especially for the female candidates. Please speak a little loud just like you speak with your husband or boyfriends. Now this may sound funny, but it's true. If you don't know about any topic, then start lying. Say anything. This is not the test of your honesty. It is the test of your English. Now the third point is obvious. You should never give one-word answers in the IELTS exam. You are getting judged on your speaking skills, so speak as much as possible even if you are a person who don't speak much in real life. Being silent after exam is fine, but in exam you should not give one-word answers. I hope you understand. Lastly, in the exam, many times you will be interrupted by the examiner, but always finish what you are saying. Don't become silent all of a sudden. Just make a hand sign to the examiner that you are about to finish, because you are getting recorded. So make sure that all of your sentences are complete sentence. Now this brings us to the end of the overview of speaking module. I hope you have found this lecture informative. In the next video, we will learn about section 1 of the speaking module in detail. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe our YouTube channel and support us to bring you quality content and tips. See you in the next video. Take care.